This one says change sensor port. All right, access the parameters of one of the sensor ports and change them. Try it. Okay, so we're going to go into sensors and ports. Okay, what does this say? Find the sensors and ports folders in the design tree, expand it, and locate the Boss Extrude 4 feature. Here's my Boss Extrude 4 feature. Edit this feature by right-clicking on the words Boss Extrude 4 and find and clicking the edit icon, which is this one. What do we want to do now? Increase the offset value by 10 millimeters in the feature manager. Okay, so let's find offset. I want to increase this by 10 millimeters. Okay, so well, one thing I can do here is I can switch this to 14.14, or just as a quick tip, I can just say add 10 to this, and that will change it. Now that's not a big deal. We could have put a 1 in front of it, but sometimes you need a little bit of math help, and you can just use the calculator right in there. You can see what has happened to this sensor port now. It is like massively grown. Let's accept that by clicking that button. We'll see what happens here. Press return. I guess I should have pressed return to show that I didn't have to necessarily click that button. I could have pressed return. When you are satisfied with the preview, the yellow geometry, accept the changes with the green check mark. Now change it back to, oh, this is awesome, okay? I can tell now something interesting is going on with my model. I am reading this entire model in inch, pounds, seconds. See, I see this right down here at the bottom. This is an important thing to pay attention to. The instructions are dealing with all in mmgs, which means millimeter grams seconds. So we want to click onto that. It's probably one reason why this sensor port got so giant and weird, because we actually increased it by 25, I don't know, we increased it by 250 millimeters. I don't know, something like that. We increased it by a lot more than we should have. So we're going to go in here and we're going to edit it back. Okay, and we need to get this all the way back to whatever it says right here, which is 106 millimeters. Okay, 106 millimeters, that's looking about right now. And just because I may have missed what it was all about, I am going to go in and change this again, just to see what's going on here. And I want to increase this by 10. Okay, so I'm just going to say plus 10 on that. And that is what we should have seen a minute ago. Yeah, and frankly, as I'm looking at the pictures in the book, that's more like what that's looking like. All right, but we actually want to be back at 106, so I'm going to Control Z that thing, and we'll see if that works. Yes, great.